Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. This is our walkthrough of A Certain Magical Index Imaginary Fest. And this is a Japanese gacha game that is actually really good, kind of overlooked and underrated, to be honest. It is put out by Square Enix, and well, this is how you make your way around. Right off the bat, before I get to the walkthrough, I'm going to have to say I'm kind of surprised I didn't start playing this game earlier. It's actually a pretty good game, and I got addicted to it really quick. And not to mention that Misaka, Kuroko, Index Railgun, that whole universe is one of my top favorites. So yeah, I should have been playing earlier. But anyways, I'm going to go over the basic interface, and right here you have the home page, which is accessible right down here. Clicking that. Now, what is on this screen? Right up here, you got your player level, self-explanatory. Right here, it's like cans of lemon soda or something. That's basically your stamina. Every time you perform any kind of quest or action or whatever, it's going to drain some of that depending on hard mode, normal mode, how advanced it is. They're all a little different. This right here is MC, basically credits, your generic in-game currency. Every time you do something to a character to make them better, it will often eat up some of this. Surprisingly, leveling up a character, they call it just like rank, I guess. It actually doesn't use credits. It uses a different thing. And there's a few other different kind of odd currencies in here, but that's a little bit more complicated than simply navigating it through. Once I start getting to the character screen, I'll go over that a little bit. Right here, Keros, frogs. It's like shiny super rainbow crystal frogs. That's your premium currency. That's your quartz. That's your jewels. It will take 3,000 of that for a 10 pull, and I will get to the gachas later too. Surprisingly, it puts your battery life in here. I think this is actually the first gacha game I played where it puts your battery life there. That was kind of crazy. Okay, now this little arrow thing, all that does is clear this out so you can see Misaka. Yeah. Her and Misaka, yeah, never mind, I'm not going there. But if I click and hold down where her eyes actually follow, which is kind of goofy. No, if you click other things, nothing happens, so get that out of your head. Now, this little my character, basically, it's kind of easy to overlook this, but this is real important. Down here, you can like set a meeting with some of your characters. Now, your characters all have bond rating. It goes up to 35. They call it CP rank. And I don't know what CP stands for. I just know it's the bond rating. It's how it works. Every time you bond level them up, you get like a little bonus. And sometimes it's, the frogs or whatever, so you can get more 10 pulls out of the gacha. Sometimes you get a little stamina. Sometimes it's quite often money. It's like you give them cake, they give you money. I wish real life was like this. My God, I'd be rich. I know how to make a damn cake. But anyways, down here at the bottom left, you can actually set up a meeting with one of your characters. Now, right now, I have one pending in just under 12 hours to meet with Aqua from the Konosuba collaboration. Yes, there are Konosuba characters in this because of the little thing they did. I have 6-star Megumin, awesome character. And you click that, you set up a meeting, a little thing will pop up saying, how long do you want to go for? It was 7 hours, 12 hours, whatever. And after that period of time, a little thing will pop up being like, hey, you're time to meet. It's not like you're organizing a date, but they don't call it a date. But anyways, you do that, their bond rank goes up, and you don't have to give them cake, just have to say hi. Now this one, that's gift. Now, I don't have any gifts, but basically whenever you do quests, whenever you use your skip tickets and such, you're going to get like candy, gifts, roses, a bento, something like that to give to these characters to level up their rank. This one here is just voice lines. If you're into that, click that, play voice lines, listen to your favorite character. If not, don't. The one at the bottom right, this is how you organize the characters. Now, if I put a whole bunch of different characters in here, like let's put the teacher here, and let's see, is Megumin around here somewhere? She should be. Yep, there's Megumin. All right. Now we put them in, and if we go back to the home page, you'll see a couple little arrows here when you have multiple characters. Click those, and you can just have different ones as your background if you like. Got Last Order. Sensei being all young, I guess. Megaman cast an explosion. Aqua being stupid and worthless. Typical stuff. I always leave it. There's ones that have animated or anime on it, and those are animated instead of just pictures. All right. This one right here, this is Guild. Now, right now, I formed my own guild, and if anybody wants to join the Weeb Lounge, have at it. It's an open guild. Anybody can join if they want. I don't even know how many people can join. I really don't. So, if anybody wants to join the Weeb Lounge, by all means, please do. The only things that I ask is don't be a jerk and play the damn game. That's it. I don't care otherwise. Got plenty of room right now, considering I just made it. This one here is Spot. When reading it, I thought it was Sport, but it's Spot. Basically, each one of these has a little mini story to it. You can click it, go through the story and everything. But if you're like me, where your Japanese isn't quite good enough to get through stuff like that, you can either click one each individually, and you get like a little bit of stamina, a little bit of rewards. Or this checkbox up here, you just click that, a little confirmation thing, it'll come up, say okay, and you get everything that they have without having to go through the hoops. So in other words, that's what I click. Now, the one with the bullhorn here, that's just announcement. That's just information. You don't really need to do that because it opens up every time you open up the game. If you need to go back and read something or whatever, just click that. It'll open it up. These final two over here, missions and presents. And my God, you will get a ridiculous amount of these just going through the game normally. Just level up characters, go through quests, do the versus stuff, do everything. These things will rack up at a ridiculous, stupid pace. I'm talking just stupid. Like, I'll play for an hour, and I'll come back, and there's like 30 in one and 20 in another, and I don't know how or what I did to get them, but they're free, and I like it. Missions, you basically have all these. You have your dailies, you have just like your overall, like, as you progress through the storyline and stuff. This is the event daily and event normal stuff, which hopefully pretty soon I get that 3-star guaranteed battle character. I need like green characters. This one is for the current event that popped up, so it's yet another event, and this is for the Konosuba event, which has just ended. So there's not anything else I can do, sadly, because I really wanted to get through all that. The reason I started playing was because they did the Konosuba collaboration. I heard about it and I was like, oh, I'm going to give it a try. And of course I get in on a dead center at the beginning. So it's, yeah, I started playing the game while it was in the middle of it. Yeah, I didn't word that right. Anyways, that's the main screen. Now let's go to the next one. This is character. Now you have your team organization. I'm not going to go into that because you click that, you just form a party. That's all it is. Well, parties are formed of your main battle character and a assist character. Think of it this way. Now, both battle and assist characters can level the same way. You know, you rank them up, you level them up, you make their skills better, etc. It's really similar for both, but if you think of it in terms of other games, the assist characters kind of act like a craft essence or a boost, buff, overall strength increase to your primary battle character. As you can see, I've got Megumin being assisted by Union. Yep, they had Union in here as an assist character. Then you got Misaka, and I can't remember her name, and I can't remember her name, and then Misaka. Then I got Aqua, and I can't remember her name. I'm bad with names. I am bad with names. I need like memory drugs or something, but that's that. Character strengthening. You're going to spend a lot of time here, believe me. Now, the first thing to know is up here, you have your battle characters, and the one on the right, your assist characters. Make sure you don't forget about your assist characters because they're almost just as important as your battle characters. You want to match up their colors too. I'll get to that in a second. Now, let's say Misaka, red. Go to her, and if you've played Princess Connect, this is going to feel really, really similar because as you do quests, you get like these little like 5-star green cakes and just like random ass food items, anything from 1 star to I don't know what the top level is yet. I haven't got that far. I'm only 65, and apparently that's really early in the game. But this is what they call their grade. And the more you level this up, the stronger they get, and you need to get it as high as you can. I believe the max grade level is 35 at this point. So each one of these, you stock up doing the quests, put those in, and you hit this little button right here to apply. Now, if you don't have enough, like this green cup defense dealy, I have 5, I need 11. And if I want to find the quest that has that, click that little button there, and it'll give you the options of where it drops. So let's see, we can go here. And this is the general quest interface. Let's see, there's 2 green, 2 yellow that I fight. These are the possible drops. I've already 3-starred this. And right here, you have your skip tickets. You can use skip tickets like most other gacha games now to do whatever. So let's use a few of them. I got some stamina sitting around. So basically what I did is I just cleared the quest 7 times instantly using skip tickets. That's the goodies I got. I am now up to 9 of 11. I still need 2 more of those, which I'll get at some point. Now, when you're doing quests, there's 2 gauges that will charge, basically when you're spending stamina. One of the gauges is for the shop, which is this one, and each bar that you get past here will allow you to do a shop reset. Now, the only thing I really use the shop for right now, since it's early for me, is getting up some of the leveling up materials, the rank up materials. They're basically little books. And then I'll reset it and buy some more books. And then I'll reset it and buy some more books, depending on how many I got. There could be another one that pops up that charges up the co-op quest, the ability to do those, which I will get to. Now, that's just the first bar. My God. Second one, that's your rank, or I just like to say level. That's your rank / level. 3 different types of books. These red ones are the best. These just give 100, these give 500, and these are 2,500, but they're also expensive and a little bit more difficult to get. It will take some time. You want to be patient playing this. This right here is skill, and since money is scarce, I don't spend it too much, but to raise their basic level of their skills, it can go as high as their rank, but it costs a lot of money, and I'm at a point where I can't go spending a ton, so I'll give her one of these. This is also some skills, but it levels up using things from the co-op quests, so they're actually a little harder to get. At the far right, essentially memory pieces. If you play Princess Connect or many other games, you get a whole bunch of these and you can gain a star level. Now, I have absolutely none. I need 100. That's not going to happen anytime soon now, is it? And if you want to obtain them, in some cases, you can do hard quests to farm certain things, and there's many different versions of the shop. You can spend coins there to get certain memory pieces, or whatever you want to call them. And this one looks like I can only buy them out of the shop. And not only that, it's the expensive one. Right now I can get 20 if I want, but I ain't going to do that. Let's go back. And that is essentially the basics of the character leveling. It also applies to assist characters. Pretty much the exact same thing, so I'm not going to go over the assist characters, just the same. One thing, especially if you're just starting, is beware of this button in the bottom right. Omakase. It basically says strengthen all, which means every credit you have, every piece of food you got, every leveling textbook that you own, it's going to be like, you want to put it all on there? Okay, fine. And everything you have, I clicked this on accident more than once, and it's like, I need to level these 3 characters. I'm going to do them evenly. I'm going to get them up to par because, you know, it's probably a smarter thing to do. Let's hit this button. Let's see what finds out. There goes everything. Boom. But I have one really strong character now. It sucked. So beware of that button. If you don't mind dumping everything you have into a single character, hit that button, bam, easy mode. Otherwise, don't. Assist characters, I'll just go into the screen real quick. As you can see, it's the same. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. It's all the same. Same. Now, character list, that's self-explanatory. It just tells you the list of characters that you have, and the ones that are grayed out are a list of characters you don't have. And as you can see, there's a lot of characters I need. My God, it's I didn't want darkness though. I passed on her. That was on purpose, so that's fine. Oh man, back to the home page, back to the character screen, back to this one, because that's where we're at. This is the quest hub. Supposed to be spending a lot of time here. Now, right here, you got your main story, and thankfully these little bits are in English. Main story is pretty much self-explanatory. You have normal mode, hard mode. Hard mode unlocks when you do the normal mode. And there are many chapters of which I have not gotten through everything. Now, chapter 1 had, let's see, what was it, 30? Yep, 30. And you want to 3-star everything, of course, eventually. But if you're just starting, don't try to 3-star everything right off the bat, because otherwise you're going to be spending a lot of time that you shouldn't here. My advice to that is push as far as you can get as much as you can get, and then strengthen up your characters, and then come back and mop it up. Now, the good thing about people who just start, I believe this is a start dash program thing, and that is for like the first 18 days or so that you play, something like that. These don't cost anything the first time you clear it. Nothing. Let's get up to this one. As you can see, stamina 0. I have not even tried this quest yet, and it doesn't cost anything. Once you get through it, doesn't matter if you get 1, 2, or 3 stars. Once you get through it once, that's it. This is really, 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 really nice, and this is the first gacha game I've played that's actually done this, because it lets you progress pretty fast without any kind of stamina restrictions. I love it. Hard mode, it doesn't do that for hard mode. Not at all. Now, hard modes are a lot like many other games where there's like specific stuff in hard modes to grind. Let's see. Let's go down to chapter 1. As you see, there's only 4 quests. Most of them are only going to have 4 quests. You're only going to be able to do them 3 times. And for the most part, most of them will have those little memory crystals that drop, right? And your chances of getting them they're low, but over time you need a bunch of them. So yeah, it's a face plant. It's grindy. But it's actually something I haven't even concentrated on yet. I'm just trying to get characters leveled up to usable amounts. That's just main story. What about evolution quests? Evolution quests are dailies. That's all it is. You can do each of these 3 times a day. There's different levels in here. I've unlocked up to level 5, so when it reset today, I went in here, I used 3 skip tickets, I got a bunch of books, and that's it. That's what you get there, and you can do each one 3 times, so 6 times total. And this one you get credits, that one you get your EXP books. And believe me, you want to unlock the highest tier you possibly can as quick as you can, because my God, you need all of it. You need all the things. Co-op play. Co-op play is pretty fairly simple, and it might be co-op, but you don't necessarily interact with other people that much. Basically, right here you see this power level, okay? Your total group power level has to be that or higher in order to be able to get in. Thankfully, I have just reached a little bit more than that, so I can do all 3 of them, which I've cleared already today. Essentially, you go in, it tells you what you're going to have, but it also tells you your charges. Now, remember when I mentioned that by using your stamina, you build up that shop charge and the co-op charge? Well, I didn't build up enough co-op charge, so I can't do one right now. But each bar that goes through lets you do one of these each. And my advice is, whenever you have those charges, use them. Do not let it reset. Do not let it overflow. Use them, use them, use them, use them, because it drops stuff that you need. Like these books and pills and stuff like that, you need those to skill up characters, and different characters take different kinds. Basically, you form a normal group there you would fight, and you're put in front of a boss. The boss, it's about the strength that you would expect from the number once you get used to the game, of course. But the thing is, it's you along with 4 other players fighting it. So you take your turn, do some damage, and the other players, while you're doing damage, they're doing damage too. And after a round or 2, all the damage gets pooled, and you just see, like, I'll do like 5,000 damage on a 15,000 health character, and all of a sudden you'll just hear bing, 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 dead, and you win. I really had no business doing some of these because I would get destroyed, but because the other players did have all the power that they needed, I got carried. I ain't gonna lie, I got carried. So the moment you can do them, do them. Don't worry if you don't have a party worth of crap, because chances are some of the other guys are going to just like one-shot them anyway, so you're safe. The event. Basically, you come in here and it's going to list all the events for you. Now, right here is the Konosuba event, but unfortunately it's over with, right? But the basics of it is up top here is you have your event quest, which just like in the normal quest, you're going to have normal modes, you're going to have hard modes, you're going to have stuff like that. And you get boss tickets in order to fight the boss. Exchange point event is kind of like a little lottery, and you can buy out the lottery if you have enough. This also has a little bit of information, like Chris here, I have 124 of her little crystals, and I actually can probably get her a star level. I didn't even think to do that. Wow. Yep, Chris was in it, assist character, awesome character. Apparently it's really good too. But every one of them is going to have a little bit of a different something. Like this one, the Halloween event with the bunny suits, which if there's going to be a gacha with the bunny suits, I am definitely spending some. That's fine. This one I haven't quite figured out yet, but hopefully soon. I got in here, I did this quest, and that's all it's letting me do. I can't even get any exchange points or nothing. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I learn, because I need to learn pretty damn quick. This one here, a lot of the events are going to have like this universal player base goal, okay? Like, this is the amount of points that I had. This is like all the points in the world or something like that. And if you meet certain goals, you get little bonuses, 3-star battle guy character summon, and all this other stuff. It's a nice little thing. It's almost like a raid quest, but it's just rewards. I like it. And that's just your event page. Now coming down here, you have player versus player. The player versus player is just one team versus one team. And of course the other one is 3 teams versus 3 teams. Now the way they do this is really similar to Princess Connect. I keep bringing up Princess Connect as a model or whatever, because it seems like they've taken a lot of ideas from that game. So if you're familiar with Princess Connect, it's kind of going to be the same thing. Now the difference in this is you don't actually fight. It was a little disappointing, but at the same time, I like it. Because let me give you an example. Like right here. Chances are this guy's going to whoop me. Okay? You click that guy. You set up your characters. This is who I'm going to use to fight. Then over here you click this. See, he's... Now, technically, I'm more powerful than him. But my characters are weird and probably not formatted to kill this guy. Let's just hit battle and see what happens. Oh boy, Mega Man versus Aqua, that'd be interesting. I won! That's all there is to it. Like, the computer does everything for you. It just like calculates it out, does the battle for you. To keep it fair, it has to auto each side, right? You can't control it, because if I could control it and the AI is controlling theirs or whatever, I have the advantage because the AI is dumb as hell. And that can be a disappointment to some people, but this replay button right here, you can click if you want to watch it, the actual battle go on, you just click replay and it'll go into the battle. So it's not a loss. And the 3 team versus 3 team is the exact same kind of setup. I'm just going to click one at random. That's actually an NPC, and at the top here are your 3 different groups. As you can see, my group 1 are all level 50, 50, 40, all that really good group. That goes to hell. And then you go to this one. This one ain't even worth putting in battle, right? I'm just going to do one. Let's see what happens. If anything, I'll probably win the first one and get my ass handed to me in the second 2. Exactly what I thought. Because my second and third group, I just don't have the resources to get them set up proper yet. And then last but not least, simulation. Now what is a simulation? It's kind of like a ladder. Now, I don't think I can go into these because, yep, I've already done it. But basically, you pick which one you want to do. Normal, hard, very hard, extreme, whatever the case may be. You go in, and there's going to be 5 or 6 different levels, right? It all depends which one you do. And you start at the first one, you beat it, you go to the next, beat it, go to the next, beat it. But the thing is, the party of characters you take with you basically take 10 characters with you. And they don't reset after each fight. Like, if they're hurt bad, they're going to stay hurt bad. If they're charged up to do their special, that special start staying charged up. And if, 4 out of your 10 characters are dead, well, you only got the 6 left. And the idea is to be able to get through all the fights, finish up the fights without losing all your characters and completing it. So when you do these, keep in mind, you only get to do one a day. And if you fail, you're done. If you fail it, you're done. You're out. But each step you do get some reward. So even if you fail miserably at the very end or somewhere in the middle, at least you get something out. That's that. Let's go to the next one. Well, let's do the far right button first, which is just the menu. Now, one of the most important things is coming in here and tying your data. I'm not going to go through it or anything, but I always like to bring that up because you play a gacha game and you're putting money into it, or even if you just put plenty of time into it, set an account username and password or bind it to whatever that game has you bind it to so that it's safe. And if something happens to your device or you uninstall or even an update gets corrupted, which has happened to me with Fate Grand Order, mind you, good thing I had that backup. Otherwise, I would have been SOL. So make sure you do that. But the one thing that is really important in here is actually this memories. This is the only way you can get to this. And all these little stories open up. All right, over time, just leveling characters, doing quests, whatever, these open up. And you get a whole bunch of different little stories. You click it, it goes through just like a little visual novel type thing. But why this is important is because each one that you do gives you some of the damn frogs for the gachas. So you want to get in here and do it. Even if you can't read Japanese, get in here and do it. There's a skip button. Click it, skip, get your frogs. Click it, skip, get your frogs. I did that a lot. And it wasn't until a few days after I started playing that I realized this was here. And I was there for quite a while collecting stuff, like lots of stuff. Item inventory, if you just want to know what you got, it's all good. The Gacha shop, this is where you can actually spend your real world money. And it's expensive. I ain't gonna lie. This stuff's expensive. I haven't spent much. So I can't say I've been completely free to play, but when I first started, I was like, okay, I kind of like the game. I'm going to go ahead and like make one purchase. I made one frog purchase like deal that they had, and I was like, okay, all right, we're good. We're good. Done. Not going to do no more. And believe me, you do get a ton of these. Like I did three 10 pulls earlier today. Now, gotcha, I'm going to save for last here. Shop. This is where you go to buy stuff. Spend coins and other shit. Now, this one right here, this is a shop the one that you can reset. Okay, now I have one more reset. Let's go ahead and do one. Do a reset. Little thing pops up. And as you can see, this came back in stock. I'm going to do that. 5 of those. That's to rank up some characters. Close that. Now I'm really broke and I don't have enough stuff to reset it again. So that's that. All right. Next one over. I'm going from right to left. These little red crystal things. There's actually red and blue crystals. You can get those when you have characters that are like max leveled or some other things happen. You know, sometimes some of the event quests or dailies, or not dailies, but event quests, special missions, stuff like that can give them to you, or certain achievements. And you use these to purchase the fragments in order to star rank up your other characters. These are rare. Use them wisely. Purple one. Well, the purple, red, yellow, blue, green. Oh, all right. You get some of these coins depending on what you do in the game. Like let's see, the co-op, I believe, gives you the red. And let's see. You know, I can't remember offhand what the other ones are from, but basically the simulation is going to give you one. The co-op is going to give you another one. PvP is going to give you more. So basically, whatever you do outside of just the normal quest line, you have a chance to get some of this stuff. Some of it's going to be clan related, and you know, I'm in a clan by myself. Unless you guys join the Weeb Lounge. I mentioned that earlier. You're more than welcome to join. Till it's full. First come, first serve. And yeah, grind away. Because let's see, I have 4,350 of these. Are there any characters here that I need? Let's see. No, not really anything there, huh? And nothing there that I want. Ah, her. It's 950, 800, 10 to reset. Yes. I have her as an assist character. I don't even know her name. Was Arisa? It might be Arisa. So I've been stocking up on her a bit because I've actually read that she's a really, really good assist character. Apparently I'm going to need a lot more to get her anywhere. And this right here is the event shop. Yep, the event shop. And I have none of that, so I ain't got to worry about any of it. But somewhere along the line there, I just completed a mission. What did I do? Stamina 3. Okay, I guess using 300 stamina in the event of a day gets you an extra 10 stamina, which seems kind of worthless because that's like one normal quest. Bump that up a little bit, like 25 or something. Give me a little bit more. All right. One of the most important things, the gacha. Gacha gonna get you because the gacha gets you money. I'm surprised I actually got through that. Oh. Now this is leftovers from Konosuba. Still a little bit of time left to get this one, but not much at all. Darkness is not terribly useful, but there is Kazuma in here, I think, and he's a little bit more useful, but his ultimate is stealing panties, so he literally grabs them and waves them around. Watch. Oh, it's not. It was cut off. It wouldn't show it. That's some BS. Yes, in the middle of battle, his special is to take someone's panties and wave them around. And yes, it can be used on guys, so I'm guessing he's swinging around some tighty whities or something. I don't know. I don't want to think about that. Now, that's the special one. This here, the premium gacha, that's your basic, normal gacha, all right? And apparently I have some tickets to spend here, so I'll do that in just a second. But this is always here. It's no event special stuff. All the basic characters, that's that. Then you have your normal gacha, which just gives you like 10 random food thingies. Just you can do it once a day for free or so. Get in there, do it, get some free stuff. And this one, apparently I have some tickets. Let's see. I'm not sure what the difference is. Let's use one of these. They're pink. Now the animation always plays. Cat there running across the hallway around by everyone. Watch Kuroko's reaction to Misaka because it's hilarious. I fucking love Kuroko. But there could be some different things that happen during this little animation that would kind of give you a hint of what you're going to get. And nothing special happened there, so I know I'm going to get crap. Yeah, that's not. Let's go ahead and do it again. Now, when the animation happens, at the very beginning, you see the cat. If the cat's eyes glow, that means your chances of getting something really good happen. If the cat, when he goes running around the corner, like this horde of other cats come flying with it, that pretty much means you're guaranteed, like, or something really, really good. And at the very end, where the cat is running down the road, you might see some people chasing the cat, up to 4 people chasing the cat. If you see just one person chasing the cat, you might have something good. If you see all 4, chances are you got something really good. Little things like that just make it interesting. Let's see if I can actually trigger any of them. I'd get some luck. No starry eyes. No horde of cats flying across. Kuroko getting a look. She's like my favorite character in the series. Nothing following the cat. In other words, this one's going to be junk. Now, there is a chance that it could upgrade. I've seen it many, many times. Now, I got another blue ticket. Let's go ahead and use it. No starry eyes. Nothing chasing the cat. Waiting for Kuroko. I just love it. Nobody chasing the cat. No one behind the cat. So in other words, I got gypped on 3. Got myself a little nothing that I don't care about. Tried to get a little something for the video, but yeah, that didn't work out. And that's your basics. That is your basic navigation. Now, like I mentioned before, if you want to join the Weeb Lounge, you're more than welcome to. We do level. I am working on leveling up the clan, but obviously one person doing it ain't really going to help out much. Basically, people who are in here as they perform action, it kind of generates points for the guild or clan or whatever they call it in this game. Use those points, level up the thing, and you actually get like little bonuses, like extra money or extra other things by just being in a guild with a higher level. So if you guys join, that'd be great because everybody will get more points and good stuff. All right, with that, like, subscribe, hit that notification button, give it a share depending what platform you're on, whatever button you can push, it will certainly help. We will see you in the next video.